Assalamualaikum students. Today our topic is gravitational potential. What you have to understand from gravitational potential. First, you have already understood the gravitational field. What was gravitational field? That was the space or region around a heavy mass up to which its force of attraction is felt by rest of the mass. Now gravitational potential, now we are having this very as a mass, a heavy mass, it is having a field. If we have to find out here or anywhere, we have to find out what gravitational potential of this very mass anyway. So what we will do, we will take a unit mass there. How much force is experienced by that very unit mass at that very point? If we will having here unit mass here, or somewhere else, or if we are having somewhere else that very unit mass, then the force experienced by that very unit mass in the gravitational field of this very mass m, that is known as the gravitational potential of this very mass at that very point. So gravitational potential at a point, at any point, let this be the point where we have to find the gravitational potential. At this very point, it is defined as the in gravitational field of a body is defined as the amount of work done in displacing a body of unit mass from infinity to that point. So this is the, you will say this is infinity. So how much work will be done from this very point to bring it to here, to here, to here, to here, or to here? If we have to find the gravitational potential here, so how much work will be done to bring it from infinity to this very point, or from this point to here, to here, to here? That will be the gravitational potential. For this purpose, we will consider a mass m, and we will be saying we are having a unit mass at here, because it is defined as the at a gravitational potential at a point in gravitational field of a body is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a body of unit mass. We will be having 10 kgs here, so how much work will be done in displacing 1 kg, 1 gram unit mass? That will be the gravitational potential. So if we will be having unit mass here and we are having a mass m, they are separated by a distance r, then there will be a gravitation force between the two, that will be F equals to what? G m, the mass of this body, into mass of the second body, that's 1 over the separation between, that is square. That is simply G m over r square. Now place it first. Now the direction of this force is towards the center of this very big mass. Let the unit mass is first, we first calculate force of attraction between this very mass m and the body unit mass which is placed at point A. Let the unit mass is displaced through a small distance dr from A to B, through a distance of dr. Then work done will be small, as through the small distance has been done, that will be F dot of dr equals to F dr cos of 0, because dr is in this very direction and there is the attractive force in this very direction, that is this very huge mass attracting it in this very direction, that is F and dr both are in the same direction. Because cos 0 is equal to 1, then it will become as simply F dr. Now F from equation first, that is simply like this, G m by r square into dr. So this was the small amount of work done to bring a unit mass from point A to point B. So total work done in displacing the unit mass from infinity, that is r equals to infinity. It was the point where we brought it from first to this very point to this. Now we have to bring it from infinity to point A. If we have total work done in displacing a unit mass from infinity to point A, whose distance from the heavy mass is at a distance of r. So what we'll do, we will integrate this very equation in order to find total work done. Total work done is obtained as is obtained as integrating the above equation, that is dw, within the limits of from infinity. We have to bring the body from infinity to a distance r, so it will be G m over r square dr, or which you will see simply that comes out to be, it is differential integral is going to leave, it will be w equals to how much, g and m, those are constants, those will come out, and it will be infinity to r, it will be r is power minus 2 dr. So the integration of this is, it is simply equal to g m, within the brackets we can place r is power minus 1 over minus 1 from infinity to r, because r is power minus 2, its integration is r is power minus 1 over minus 1. So w comes out to be what, minus g m, r is power minus 1, that is r, within the limit is infinity to r. So upper value of this very r is r and lower value is infinity, or once you are going to substitute the values, what will you get, minus gm, then it will be 1 over r minus 1 over infinity, 1 over infinity, that is 0, and simply it comes over to be minus gm over r. So this amount of work is done to bring a body from infinity to point A, where we have to find the gravitational potential. So gravitational potential, you have to remember, gravitational potential W equals to V equals to minus G M by R. And if you have to see its unit will be joule per kg, and it is a scalar thing. So this is the equation for gravitational potential, and gravitational potential at infinity, once r is very large, then it will be simply 0. So gravitational potential of a body equals to minus gm times the r. This is all for today. Tomorrow we'll be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.